Man up, it's game time, everybody stand up for my
Justin
town.
Rodriguez here with another edition of the Varsity 845 Football Show. We have another great show lined up for you. There are plenty of big games this week, many with playoff implications. And we will talk about all of them. That would be games like Cornwall, Wallkill, Middletown, Newburgh, Highland, Marlboro, among others. But we start off with the play of last week. It happened before last Friday's Valley Central game when Tyler Muise scored the touchdown of a lifetime for himself and the community. Muse has Down syndrome but is part of the Valley Central team. Coach Ron Truini recruited Muse, a student at Valley Central, to be part of the team before the 2012 season. Muse had been struggling with the loss of his mom, Linda, to cancer. Truini introduced Muse to his players and they took to him immediately. He was part of the family. But Muse had told Truini he wanted to score a touchdown. Finally, last Friday, Valley Central made that happen with the help of Washingtonville. Indeed, it was a touching moment. Since then, Muse has become somewhat of a local celebrity. His touchdown clip has appeared on ESPN and CBS. And there you have it, the feel-good story of the year. Great job, Tyler, and great job, Valley Central. Okay, on to the big games this week, and there are plenty of them. We will highlight two of them, and of course, drop some knowledge on other matchups to watch. The big two, that would be Cornwall at Wallkill and Middletown at Newburgh. Let's start with the Middletown-Newburgh showdown. The scenario is simple. The winner advanced to the Class AA playoffs, loser goes home. Middletown made some history last week, securing its first winning season since 2001 with a win over Roosevelt. But now the Middies want to take it back to 1996. That's the last time Middletown has made the Class AA playoffs. Newburgh entered the season as the Class AA favorites and are the hottest team in Section 9. It should be a good one.
I'm excited to play in the game. You know, it's an opportunity for Middletown to really go to the playoffs. It hasn't been something we've done in multiple years, and I myself haven't been able to do it, and I've been playing varsity for years. It's just a great opportunity.
Okay, what would it mean to be able to be the first team in so many years to go to the playoffs?
It means a lot, you know, especially since the coaches that we're going are actual coaches. You know, it means a lot to them, it means a lot to us. You know, it's something that we greatly want to do.
Now on to the other big game, Cornwall at Wallkill. Both teams have already clinched a Class A playoff spot. And this might be a preview of the Class A championship. These two teams have a long history, and quite frankly, I'm not sure they like each other. Cornwall and Wallkill have met for the Class A championship the last 7 years, with the Green Dragons winning 6 in a row. In recent years, Cornwall has won 5 games in a row against Wallkill, but before that, the Panthers took 3 straight from the Green Dragons. Of course, there's anticipation for the latest showdown. I'll tell you what, I wish I could be at both of those games. They're going to be good ones. Okay, as I mentioned, there are plenty of other big games this week, so here we go. Middletown hosts Roosevelt in a Class AA Division II game. Middletown can clinch the division title with a win, gets into the playoffs, and would also assure Warwick of a playoff spot. So book that. I'm going to take Middletown Valley with an easy win. New Paltz Port Jervis for the Class A Division II regular season title. I'm going to take Port in a close one. They are at home. New Paltz has to travel a far way. Port Jervis playing well. New Paltz also playing well, but I just like Port Jervis with a little more beef up front, maybe a little bit deeper of a running game. Again, that's going to be a tough game, and it could also be a JRod special where, of course, Port Jervis goes down. But I'm going to stick with the Red Raiders for now. Another game, Highland Marlboro. Marlboro coming off that emotional win over Burke Catholic. This is a big game because winner gets Class B Division I title. I think it's big because the loser would have to play Burke in the semis. That would be a really tough game where the other team will get Dover, which with all due respect I think will be a little easier. That's a big game. This is a big rivalry. A lot of the talk this season has been Marlboro and Burke, but I've also said don't count out Highland. They're going to come hard. I'm going to take Marlboro in a good game. Sullivan West Liberty. Sullivan West will clinch the Class C regular season title. Sullivan West, the only undefeated team in Section 9, except for Cornwall. They've done a wonderful job. I like Sullivan West pretty easy. Well, that's it for this week's show. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to also check out the Varsity 845 podcast online. This is Justin Rodriguez signing off for Varsity 845.
Varsity, man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war. This is 845. Varsity, man up, it's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready for war.
I said it's game time, so it's time to score. If you're not playing to win, then what you playing for? From the field to the hardwood floor, win some and lose some. Just give it your all, whether it's basket, base, or football. It's all American. It's on when the season's here again. PYP, gotta play your position. Gotta go hard, give it 110. Fans cheering in the stands, yeah, you gotta love it.
845, Varsity, man up. It's game time. Everybody stand up. From my town to yours, we ready for sure. From the field to the court, yeah, we ready.